Hello, people. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Where are all of my Army veteran friends and comrades and compatriots at? Those guys can tell terrific war stories. Like when I'm out and I run into a guy that did military time, like he could always tell a good story, or they could tell a good story if it's two war people together. Yeah, then they could tell funny stories, they tell serious stories, they tell tragic stories, they tell dangerous stories. But nevertheless, those Army veterans or war veterans, military veterans from all the branches could tell a lot of good stories in there. Yeah, it's crazy, but they see a lot of stuff. So, how does that affect them? Some of it will run a lot of those guys crazy. It's a vet hospital downtown somewhere, and you will see them standing out there getting various program information and trying to get help and services. So, you know that all the war veterans do not live well. It seems like many do not have great Army pensions or whatnot because they still struggle. Some even stand outside of businesses and pass out flags for tips and donations. When you see one that's been severely wounded in a war, like either he's paraplegic or he walks with a cane or a limp or something, that type of guy appears to be doing bad, like financially too, not just doing bad physically. So it's crazy that they go over there and do all of that fighting, and then they can't come back and live like king and queens over here. Like you would think that the military could offer benefits beyond your imagination to all that enlist. Like, hey, if you come over here and serve, and if you have to fight a war, you stay strong and go out there and do it, then when you get back to the world, which is America, you will have all types of free benefits and kickbacks and perks. Like for instance, free trips to Vegas and Hollywood, free food at places. It might not be every day on a daily or something, but they could work out packages. Yeah, I've seen war veterans in soup kitchens and whatnot. That's crazy. Hey, people, I'm gonna let you in on something. When they call it a soup kitchen in which homeless people and other persons go to for meals, that don't mean they're just serving soup, because they might serve you turkey dressing, ham, you might get burgers, spaghetti, and all that. Like, trust me. Don't assume that you're just getting a big bowl of soup and, a giant bowl of soup and you carry it away. But nevertheless, yeah, like war veterans struggle just like ordinary citizens do and have. So it's like we're all in it together, no matter what you do, no matter what fight you take up, or if you don't take a fight up, you still will have the same struggles eventually. Yeah, it seems to be the case. Yeah, but aside from that, I want to meet a war buddy. I never served. The Navy tried to recruit me. They sent officials dressed in suits. They was dressed like polished, like the military suits and stuff. And then Grandma was like, Corey, they really want you in there. Like, they came over here like this, spitting polished. And I took the test and things like that. I took the test and got double the needed score to pass, but it was a technicality that kept me from getting in or something. What is people saying? Oh, you got a metal plate in your head? Hey, how you hear about that? Who told you? Yeah, folks. Hey, I want to hear some war stories. So I hope I meet up with one of those guys. They could tell great stories. The war veterans, that is. Yeah, folks. Well, I'd appreciate it if you would give me those likes, comments, and please subscribe to Detroit Miracle.